Something crazy just happened last week. History was made once again. Mrbeast had surpassed the biggest channel in the world, T-Series. And I'm sure you all remember like back in 2018, 2019 when PewDiePie was the number one and he would be like facing T-Series back to back with their subscriber wall, and they were basically having the same number of subscribers constantly for at least like about 6 months or so, and eventually PewDiePie ended up losing, but despite all that, he knew that only one man could defeat T-Series, and that was Mrbeast. You know, when I started watching Jimmy, he had like less than, I think it was around 16 million subs, so I mean I still joined in quite late, but I knew that channel had a lot of potential, and seeing where Mrbeast is now, it's kind of crazy. I mean, to believe that he's at, what, like 270 million subscribers, that's a lot. If you take in consideration, like, 270 million, like, how, since when are channels so big nowadays? But I guess, I mean, can you really count him as an individual YouTuber anymore? Because one thing that standed out from like the PewDiePie vs T-Series war, which made it actually quite significant, was the fact that PewDiePie was a single individual creator. It wasn't a brand or a corporation. But with Mrbeast, I guess you can argue that he really isn't just a simple YouTuber anymore. He's a brand. He is a corporation at this point because he makes money, and he has a bunch of, like, I don't know how to explain this. Obviously, like, PewDiePie does things for money as well, and it's a career of his. YouTube is his job at the end of the day, but something about him felt like you're watching, you know, a friend or something. You know, you're watching a YouTuber. But with Mrbeast, it's like you're watching a game show nowadays. There's so much money put into it, so much work, there's a whole crew, sponsorships. He's got his own brand of chocolate, hamburgers, like so much things. So yeah, he is basically a corporation at this point, which I guess is why we didn't make such a big deal with this whole Mrbeast and T-Series thing anymore. But yeah, I mean, still, congrats, Jimmy. You made it. And yeah, I really wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's a big moment that will go down in history. Now, the good thing on the other side is that PewDiePie is still the channel that had the most subscribers for the longest time. So, I guess he didn't really get dethroned after all. I mean, he technically still is the biggest creator that isn't considered a corporation or a kids channel. So yeah, that's great. Well, anyways, I would like to hear your guys' opinion. What do y'all think about this thing? Do you really consider Mrbeast a YouTuber at this point, or I don't know, what are your thoughts? I'm really interested to know. So something else I wanted to say is, well, I remember when I would watch PewDiePie for a long time, like I would binge watch his videos. I almost did it like religiously because I was a big supporter and stuff. Dang, like those times were crazy. To believe that it's been like, what, 5 years already, or since the war's over? The fact that it's been so long, it's kind of scary to me, because what, 2019 was 5 years ago, and 2018 was 6. That's, I just cannot process that in my mind. I remember when Congratulations just dropped, I was gonna go to school, and or I think I was back from school, so I just put on the TV and I see a new upload. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. New video dropped from PewDiePie, and I was like, holy cow. He did T-Series dirty again. Yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you got any suggestions for a future video idea, I'll make sure to read into that, and yeah, I'll see you all later.